We'll go back upstairs to Dan Loisel. Danny?
All set. Just waiting for a break. They're off in the Atto Mile. And Wake at Noon broke like a bullet for the early lead. A firm success is right there numerous times, is toward the hedge. Hard Currency is on the outside, toward the rail, Quiet Resolve. Dawson's Legacy in amongst horses, as is Blast of a Storm and Slough Valley, then Brahms. Down at the fence is Kimber Light Pipe. Then back to City West. Alea Eactus, Red Sea. Irish Prize trails this field. The opening quarter in 23 seconds flat. Wake at Noon flaunting his speed. Bailey has a firm success planted at Wake at Noon's flank. Hard Currency is in a third position. Numerous times is fourth. Dawson's Legacy saves ground with less than a half mile to run the opening half mile in 45 and 3. Wake at Noon, his agenda set. He's playing Catch Me If You Can. A firm success in a perfect stalking position. On the outside, here comes Slough Valley with an energetic run for Mario Pino as they come to the top of the stretch. Wake at Noon, a firm success. Hard Currency, Slough Valley, Quiet Resolve on the far outside. Numerous times is set down. It is a firm success as they come to the final furlong. On the outside is Slough Valley. Here comes numerous times a firm success, put to an all-out drive, numerous times, Quiet Resolve, Irish Prize has come from 14th, they're running out of ground here, a firm success, numerous times, and Quiet Resolve in a gut-wrenching photo finish in the Atto Mile. Never ceases to amaze me the finishes in this race. Who do you like? Mr. Portland.
Well, I'll tell you what I like is that final time. It equals the course record, 1:32 and 4, and it is tight.
Great drama. Racing is about drama, and right now Bob Harvey is the man leading the horse to our right, and he is giving the big wave. This is a gentleman that thought he would go out and field 5 other gentlemen to be part of the committee stable. They bought this horse for $165,000. They were offered $700,000 this week, and they turned it down. They thought they had better things coming, and you can triple that price right now for this outstanding son of Numerous by Mr. Prospector, the horse that came back from that near-death ordeal.
Well, you can chalk up another win for the home side. 99, it was Quiet Resolve, and now here in 2001, numerous times, and I guess he passes his acid test with flying colors. Now, a perfect 6 for 6, and he is number 6, Jim, at 6-1.
Well, those are good numbers. Now, if you're not somebody from Toronto or someone that's familiar with Woodbine and you're looking from another location, you're saying, now what goes on up there at Woodbine? They had an inquiry one year. They disqualified the American horse, put up the Canadian horse, Quiet Resolve. This year, they don't disqualify the Canadian horse, and therefore the American horse gets robbed of it. That's what you might say, but essentially the rules, I think, have been not breached in one instance and breached in another, so the right decision was made both times.
It certainly was, and what a huge weekend for trainer Seditard. I mean, it started yesterday, Jim, in the first division of the Natalma for the 2-year-old fillies with Ginger Gold, and now he caps it off with this huge win here.
Well, he did, and he is noted for a trainer at one time in his life that couldn't win a turf race, and now he seems to win the big ones. And again, just to recap this story, this is a story about a horse that got up off a deathbed to win this race. It's a story about an owner that had faith enough in the game and the way it's played in Canadian racing right now to tell his friends to invest. And it's a story about a jockey, Patrick Husbands, who thought he was robbed of this country's most important race in the Canadian International last year when he lost the photo, and he has come back to redeem himself, and he had faith in this horse, Jason.
Faith is a key word. Somebody told me to have faith in this horse, and here he is now, Patrick Husbands, yelling and celebrating, and rightfully so. Here's a look at the money details surrounding this afternoon's Atto Mile. Numerous times the upset, 15, 40, 590, 520, a firm success, 450 and 320. And the other son of a firm, he finishes third, Quiet Resolve, $7. $98.90 for the exactor, $657.80, that's for the triactor. The superfecta, $1,820.75, and the pick 3 on track, $1,063.50. Numerous times does it, And Jim, what a big and happy group here, and why not the upset and one for the local side.
Well, indeed, and we've had many good stories develop in just a short period in this particular event. And now we have a horse that could be good enough to go on to the Breeders' Cup. When we were talking at the top, two things about this race. A, it's a prep for the Breeders' Cup, the World Thoroughbred Championships. It's a race of its own identity, and to win a Grade 1 race, $1 million race on your home grounds, this has to make Bob Harvey, who is a lifelong supporter of the game, just beam. And how good he must feel in front of his friends now, and how much they feel being involved in this part of Canadian history.
We just get you turned around for one quick
Jason?
second here, Patrick, and a quick word on numerous times. You knew he was going to run a big one. We know you got to weigh in, but a quick word.
But Jason, I always say this is a top line horse, and it really take a good horse to beat him there. I was more confident in the owners, trainers, and everyone.
All right, congratulations on the win.
Thank you very much, Jason.
Some sweet revenge, Jim, as Patrick Husbands. Yeah, we know about last year in the International, but he makes up for it this year in the Atto Mile.
Well, racing is full of drama, life is full of drama, and for Patrick Husbands, this will be a short-lived victory. He must go home tomorrow to Barbados and bury his mother, so I'm sure he has mixed feelings today.
And he certainly will enjoy this sweet victory right now. So numerous times pulls off the upset. As you can see, Patrick Husbands just finished weighing in to make it official. And a huge crowd, and trainer Sid Attard, one of the biggest wins, no doubt, of his career. And ditto for the owners, the committee stable. That will wrap up another fantastic edition of the Atto Mile here on Sportsnet. On behalf of racing analyst Jim Bannon, track announcer Dan Loisel, Stacy Clark-Rogers, Sandy Hawley, and the entire Sportsnet crew here at Woodbine, I'm Jason Portwando saying thanks for being a part of this now historic race, the upset this afternoon, as you take a live look inside the winner's enclosures. Patrick Husbands victorious aboard numerous times, the winning colors there of the committee stables. Another upset and another favorite falls. This year, it's numerous times in the Atto Mile. So long from Toronto.